Yeah. Um, who was your top three female role models growing up, and why?
Okay, let's start there and come.
Yeah, okay. I gotta give Cuz a +1 again. He's asking really good questions, man, for finding a woman that he really wants to be with. I gotta respect that.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Yourself?
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Kevin. How
I'm
old
a,
are you?
I'm 36 years old.
And what do you do?
Yeah, I'm an enterprise account executive. I'm also a
See, he's a bit older too, but the one lady didn't pop, and the reason why she probably didn't pop is because she probably thinks he's attractive. You know what I'm saying? So they'll give you more of a chance if they think you're attractive. Let's see, K Rick 2. And again, the only reason I look at these guys' profile to see if they even give enough the type of guy that's looking to be a king to a lady, or they're giving off just some weird stuff. I've actually been to. Okay, cool. I see. I don't know if he's from Chicago, but let's see. I see this right here. I've been to. Okay, I've obviously been to Paris before, not after the Olympics though. I haven't been to Paris after the Olympics. Okay, he was at the Olympics. Okay, so Cuz was at the Olympics. Okay, love that. Love that for him. I've been here before. I've actually been to this before, right here. Yeah, seeing. Yeah, I've been to that's the United Center, I believe. 24-8. He's a Kobe Bryant fan like me. I could tell. Yep, Kobe Bryant. 32, 24-8. Okay, so Cuz is a Kobe Bryant fan like your boy. Okay, go respect. Okay, popping balls. Kevin. Let's see. Rest in heaven, Kobe. Yeah, absolutely. Rest in heaven, Kobe. 265 weeks ago. So let me see. That probably is not too far from when Kobe passed away. Let's see. 265 divided by 52. 5 years ago. Yeah. This is just after Kobe died. I understand why he made a tribute to Kobe. So, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. Rest in peace to my personal goat. Let's see. Reenacting, I can't express. So, let's see. Was he in this movie? Ah. Ah. Okay. So he was in the movie. Okay. Okay. Congrats. Congrats to you, family. All right, let's get back to it. Let's not get too distracted. Let's get back to why we're here.
actor, and I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food and jerk chicken and
Nice,
jerk sauce.
nice. Okay,
Yeah,
you be cooking or?
yeah, of course.
Oh,
You
okay,
gotta
okay.
either dance or cook if you're Jamaican. You know what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Yeah, I like to travel a lot. Like, I've been to 12 countries in 2 years, the last 2 years.
Nice.
Like, I was in Paris for the Olympics. I went to the gold medal game. Shout out to Steph Curry. He did amazing. We were born the same week, but he makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. Um, yeah, I like to box. I like to work out, box, play basketball. And, like, I'm in the tech space, so I like helping, like, people like kids actually go
Nice.
ahead and get in the tech space at all.
Great.
Also, like, I don't know if you watched the game, but one of the main lines they said was, "You don't gotta sell drugs to live life like you sell drugs." And I like to tell kids that, and like to make sure that they like to get as much as possible out the world, tech.
Okay. Okay. So now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you all know there's a gender war going on out there. Like people talking about, oh yeah, men are doing this, women are doing this. I just want somebody that's willing to show up. Understand we both need to show up 100%. Don't think about what they're saying online. Actually, just come out straight up. Somebody willing to be a partner, and I just understand that it's not about what people say or what people are complaining about. Actually, take each other in and
Okay.
understand that we need to be our best selves looking forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Not a
that's what
bad
you look for in a
answer.
woman?
I look for that. I look
Okay.
for someone that's ambitious. I look for somebody that's ambitious. Like I understand, like even in a relationship, I got to be the best boyfriend, but then after that, I got to be the best husband, and then after that, I got to be the best father. So I look for someone that's going to try to be the best girlfriend, then understand best wife, and then mother.
Okay.
So it's not just about being the same. It's about continuing to evolve and be better as best as possible.
I
Really
see.
good
All
answer.
right. And now, what are some of your
Really
deal
good answer. I'm gonna
breakers?
give
Oh
him a
my
plus
gosh.
one.
All right. So
Oh my God.
so number one, just like don't be negative. Like try to be solutions orientated. Don't try to talk about why stuff doesn't work. It's like how can stuff work? You know, try to have a positive attitude like that. Number two, like I'm not saying you got to be overly religious, but just like don't be atheist. Like don't say I don't believe in anything. And it's 2025. I gotta say this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to, but like for the sake of my kids, our future kids that I don't have yet, please, because kids are brutal today. If you have something for a subscription for $9.95 to OnlyFans or something like that, where they can get made fun of at the lunch table, or I gotta actually, when someone toasts and says, "Hey, I know she'll make you happy," I gotta say, "What do you mean by that?" That's a problem for me. So I mean,
That's funny. That's funny. What do you mean by that? I like cuz. He's right. He's right. That's funny. If someone pops their balloon right there, we know why.
think that's a big ask, but in today
Okay.
you just gotta ask that. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. So we got some pop balloons. Let's go on over there.
It's
see
a
why they
dangerous
ended up
place to pop
popping.
your balloon, ladies.
All right. So we'll start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay. And Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped for a couple reasons. They're very superficial, so it's nothing personal. Obviously, I don't know you, but it was the mismatch color jewelry, like that.
You mean the two tone
Yeah.
and the tennis string?
Yeah, I just don't like that combo.
Yeah, this girl needs to get off the show. Arlette, you need to get off the show, Arlette. She's just wasting your time. For the mismatched jury, for all the stuff that he said. Sorry, my allergies. For all the stuff that he said, she says that she wants to pop her balloon for mismatched jury. Mismatched jury, guys. We're not making this up, too. She actually said she wants to pop her balloon for mismatched jury. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You just can't. You can't make this stuff up. She wants a gangster with matching jury. She's getting another negative. She's got -3 right now. Respectfully, ma'am. No disrespect to you, but come on.
It's I don't know. I just don't like it. And then the shoes, and then also the height. Like those, like I said, those are very also like superficial things. I normally don't wear heels, but today I am. So in the occasion,
So,
I wanted
Blue, are you okay with these comments, Blue? I'm trying to look out in the corner. Anyway, let's move on.
on heels. I kind of do want to be a little bit taller than my partner. But I do like everything you said. I think you're really funny, outgoing, and I think like your head is really on a good path and going straight forward.
Okay. So, obviously I have to ask, how tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. How tall are you again?
I'm 5'6.5". Girl, but I don't know. It's the heels and just the atmosphere off like based off initial attraction. Like you're fine, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
like
Oh, word?
that's what I'm looking for. Like yeah, but
Now, is
So
she someone
she's looking for a gangster that looks like an ice cream cone. Okay, I understand.
that's your type.
No, I don't think so.
And why not?
I don't know. It's just not the same thing you said. You said I'm fine, but my tongue wouldn't go as far as yours, personally. That's all I can say.
That's funny.
but it was still. I mean, you're attractive, but to me, you're not. Like you said, maybe I'm not just reeking for you. The energy is just not reeking for me the same way. Yeah, but you do look nice though. I like the hair and like the beads.
thank you. I
good.
did it myself.
Oh, what? What's up?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Hey, check this out. Check this out, guys. Check this out. He likes her in red. Look at him. Watch his
I like the
eyes.
hair and like the beads.
Thank you. I
good.
did it myself.
Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, what? What's up?
Watch. Look, you see that? You see that right there? You see that right there? He's like, why you pop your balloon, yo? When I came out here, I wanted you.
All right, thank you.
Look.
Thank you.
Look, let me tell you guys right now. He wants her. He wants red, man. He wants red. Look at how he's looking. Look, guys, pay very close attention.
Let's go on over here.
I think they're all going to pop because what's going to happen is he's going to try and go for red, and then blue and orange are going to be like, oh, hell no, you want red.
Your name and age.
Deanna, and I'm 29.
Right. Deanna, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I end up popping because he resembles my uncle.
Oh.
Like
Uncle's a fine man.
Yeah,
so.
my uncle's young. Me and him is not. We like.
Oh my God. These women are crazy, man. Hey, you know the funny thing is, the closer you get to someone, the more they don't look like the person you thought they looked like. So I don't know what she's talking about. But anyway, I understand. Keep moving.
Close in age, but
okay.
he said a lot of good things. He dressed nice, handsome, but he just reminds me of my uncle. So yeah.
Like look-wise or
Look,
personality?
face, yeah.
I see.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from New York.
Where are they from?
They're from Florida.
I
Trinidad.
mean,
They're like Trinidad.
Trinidad. I mean, I'm Jamaican. Maybe.
Okay, so cousins.
Maybe. yeah. I mean, it's like,
All right. So his hair is fine. You didn't say the hair?
Well, I try to, deter from that, but, nothing's wrong with your hair. I just personally like lower cuts, but all of the guys have the same,
okay.
But yeah, you're handsome. you said
Lower
a lot of good
cuts, like. Anyway, yeah, okay.
things. You're dressed nice, so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, you're Trinidadian too?
No, I'm black.
Oh, you're just black?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks nice. I like the contrast from your skin to the
Thank
dress.
you.
It's a good choice
Appreciate
today.
it.
You look nice.
Thank you.
That makes no sense. Are you Trinidadian too? No, I'm just black. No. You are something. You just don't know what you are. There's no such thing as just black. Everyone's from somewhere, especially in 2025. But anyway.
Cool. Thank you. All right, let's head back. We have 4 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yeah, so I got a good question. So we all know the love languages, and honestly, they're reversible to mean something to some people and not mean something to other people. What's your love language, and why do you think it's important to you? What's your explanation, if you were to explain it, why it's important to you?
Okay. So
Great
what
question.
is your love language and why
Great
is it
question.
important
Great
to you?
addition.
Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age.
And here the thing is, I know some people don't believe in love language, but love languages are real. They are real. They are something that you can pursue, and they are real, and they are important. I would definitely say so. Anyway.
So my name is Ashley, and I am 26. My love language is acts of service, just because I feel like that's what makes me feel like I'm cared for. You're attentive and, just nurturing. I just love like the little things of, the service, like holding the door, tying my shoe, stuff like that, So, yeah.
Okay.
What's going over here? Name and age and answer to his question.
Yes, I'm Brittany. I'm 28. I could kind of piggyback off of what she says. I do like acts of service, but to say something different, I would say quality time. I'm really big on spending time with someone, not all the time, but when we do spend time together, being present in that moment and being really together.
Yeah, this lady's been on another one before. I'm actually going to go back, guys. I'm going to go back to the original Pop the Balloons and start from the beginning and start catching up so you guys can see it. But this lady's already been on here before.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27. My love language is quality time. I really enjoy spending time with my partner, and I feel like being in person is really how you have a chance to develop the relationship. So yeah, I'm really looking for a partner.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Ken Brianna, and I'm 26. Top 3 love languages are number 1 is words of affirmation. Just a little, you look good. Like, oh, you did that. Like, oh, thanks, babe, for that. Just something to, Also, quality time, of course. I love spending time with really anybody that I care about, for real. And physical touch. And then it's not a love language, but food, feed me, please.
Yeah. He did say he cooks.
All of that. But yeah.
Right, cool. Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Why'd you end up popping?
Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm 27. I ended up popping. I really like that you're in sales. I'm also in technology sales.
I think it's the
so
age.
that's something that I connected with you on. Also, you giving back to children. I also sit on a junior executive board, giving back to children. So those are things I connected with you on. Honestly, initially, I wasn't sure. I wanted to hear more about like what you do and like the answers to your own questions. I just felt like I was holding on to the balloon because I couldn't find a reason. So I don't want to make anything up. I think you're an attractive man. I like what you do. I like your jacket. Yeah.
Okay. So now, is she someone that's your type?
You have a gap just like my mother, honestly. And I'm not gonna, it's a good thing. It's very homely. But honestly, I liked your colors. You look nice. Your reason, I mean, well, just look, we're talking about just looking at her, right? Yeah, she
Or
looks,
anything, or off what you heard, whatever it is for you, if that would make her your type, if not, if she's not.
well, just looking at you, you're fine. Honestly, I love gaps because it just reminds me of the first person I've ever saw. But honestly, your reason, I'm always curious to just people's decision-making capabilities. I have no idea what you just said.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll take it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like kind of nervous because like I haven't done this. Whatever. Can I have my balloon back?
Oh.
Can I have my balloon back? I want to hear more. Okay. I'm just like I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like I'm up here. I'm like, oh, should I pop?
Yeah, you get your.
Okay, let's get her balloon back.
I don't think he wants her to have a balloon back, but he doesn't want to be rude.
Good, hand it on over to
I mean,
her.
it's your life. I mean, all your job is to be sure about life. That's it to me. Like, whenever you make a decision, just stand by it. If you can't stand by it, that's all I want people to do. Whatever y'all do, just stand by it.
I definitely stand by. I'm somebody that when I make a decision, I have very little like room. I make a decision quickly, but like when it comes to love, I feel like there's so many games that are played like in relationships and stuff. So it's like, should I, So yeah, this is a new experience. Okay, bear with me. I hope you didn't take offense to that.
No, you're
Let's
good.
continue.
All right, head on back this way. Okay, so I'm now gonna hand you a pick.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Oh. All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He looks good. I like your career. I like that you give back to the community. I liked everything that you were saying. That's it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, you're gorgeous. I love that you look like Whitley Gilbert from a different world. A Jasmine Guy. That's her real name. Your reasons for the reason I just wanted to honestly, when I asked that question, the reason I asked that is just to see like how deep was it. You were just like
I didn't answer the second part.
You were just like I like to just get complimented. You were like words of affirmation, or I like to just see things. They actually went into the details of quality times means presence. They said what it meant. Okay. Yours was honestly so surface level. It didn't actually meant deeply in your heart what it meant to you. So in this situation, it's really about like just being deeper within surface level, and just your answer at this point and what you just presented, that's what it was. It was just pretty surface level. They really went to what it meant to them, why it meant to them, and why they want to continue to have that. Yeah.
Okay. I respect it.
All right. Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 3 beautiful ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. Who was your top 3 female role models growing up, and why?
Okay, let's start there and come.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta give Cuz a +1 again. He's asking really good questions, man, for finding a woman that he really wants to be with. I gotta respect that.
All right, let's hear from you.
Okay, this is easy. Number 1, Omarosa Manigault Newman. The reason why is because she's bold, she's confident, she's unapologetic. She's just so sharp, and I just love her. Secondly, Oprah Winfrey. I kind of grew up seeing bits of her talk show, and again, unapologetic, powerful Black woman. Thirdly, I would say my mother. Again, strong, beautiful, confident, the epitome of what it means to be a Black woman. So, yeah.
Okay, what about over here?
Yes. I would say Madam C.J. Walker. She's the reason why, we're confident enough to wear our hair and do different things with our hair products and everything like that. And especially now, since, for a while we weren't even allowed to wear our hair out, that's a big deal. That confidence, building that confidence. I would say, who else? Of course, if we can add our parents to that, my mom is the one that helped build the confidence within me, and also taught me that especially with the way the world is today, there's a time where you can take a back seat. You don't have to always be the strong. Yeah, strong black woman. Thank you. You don't always have to be that. You can sit down and let that man lead as long as he is a leader. And that's something that my mom taught me. And then I would also say, it's going to sound kind of silly, but I guess since we're talking about growing up, I'd say maybe even, I hate to say this, Raven Simone. I used to love That's So Raven. We're talking about as growing up, right? So as a child, we have similar personalities. We have big personalities, and I used to always picture myself being someone who can walk into a room and be able to grab a presence. And that's what I learned just as a child watching TV and seeing like, oh, look, there's someone that looks like me, and she's also confident in herself. So from her Disney Channel days, I really did enjoy the message that she put out to little girls.
Thank you. And what about over here?
So first, I would say my mom. She has always been, my role model. I always look up to her. She is like the true definition of a trophy wife, an amazing mother. Like that's exactly how I want to be. So I do look up to her. I do look up to Beyonce. That's my girl. Beyonce, her songs just gave me the confidence. I just love listening to her. She's just like, she just brings the light out in me, when I listen to her songs. And then
At first, when she said Beyonce, I was wondering why, but when she now starts to talk about how Beyonce brings the confidence out and everything, I can respect that. But at first, I was like, okay, why Beyonce? But anyway.
Keke Palmer, she has always been that girl since younger, older, now. Like she has such an inspiring story. Like I always watch all her interviews and everything. I would love to meet her. So those three for sure.
All right, nice. Okay, it is time to pop. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Oh, you dropped it.
Probably. Well.
Okay, there you go. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Can you ask about mine?
You want the ladies to hear about your role models. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe they don't like that either.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's let them hear your role models.
Oh yeah, growing up, I would say honestly, I asked you for three. I knew one of y'all was going to be your mom. Definitely. So I had a feeling. So I said I really wanted to know two. But so one is definitely my dad. The only reason why I had the confidence I have is because he said, "Yo, Kevin, you're handsome. Kevin, you can do that." And I know a lot of guys don't have that father presence, but just that makes me want to do that for somebody else one day. The second is Kobe Bryant. Just how he was never a victim. He just works hard no matter what. It doesn't matter what the obstacle. And third,
So I have to stop that one there. All right. And I might get emotional, man. I am such a huge Kobe fan. Like, I just got to tell you something. I am such a huge Kobe fan. And when he said Kobe, I ain't gonna lie, man, that hit me. Whew. I don't think people realize, man, those of us that are really diehard Kobe fans, there's something about Kobe Bryant and everything you learn. Even look at my wall, guy. You see that in the background? Who's that on the wall right there? Right? There's something about, shout out to my little sister too for dropping a plug for my parents to get that for me. There's something about Kobe Bryant's mentality, his personality, his presence, his lack of victim mentality, his mentality to overcome in all situations. I feel like, man, God took him too quickly, man. He had so much to give in the world. I wish I would have met him. But when he said Kobe, I ain't gonna lie, man. I nearly cried, man. I nearly cried just now. I'm such a big Kobe fan. I always have been. I always will be. Kobe to me is just someone that his presence, the journey, his presence, and what he's done has just been, to me, is second to none what Kobe has done. Second to none, the example he set, how he's been, and what he's done for all of us that have really thrived to, or really believe that we can achieve some incredible things. Kobe put that in us, man. A lot of us men, we look up to Kobe big time. A lot of us growing up. If you are between 40 and 30 years old and you're a big basketball fan, Kobe is a big part of your life. Huge part of your life. So thank you, Kobe, for everything you did, man. Rest in peace to the GOAT. My GOAT. I know he's not the GOAT, but he's my GOAT. Kobe Bean Bryant.
believe this guy is the messiah for black kids everywhere and doesn't get enough credit is Will Smith. Like, honestly, no one, like, he made us know that to be liked by women, you don't have to be a thug. You don't have to be like grimy or just like tough. He's a hood dude, but still respected by the hood dudes that doesn't act like a hood dude. Okay. He's a guy that's fresh. And he's a guy that plays ball. And that's really all black kids want to do, I felt, in my generation. Play ball.
He needs to land the plane.
And look cool. And honestly, he did that. And it really helped me. And I feel like a lot of my other friends realized we could just be educated, be yourself, and don't really got to go to the corner. So, well, I respect you for that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good to hear that from you. So it is now time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
All right.
All right, he's popping orange.
First of all, these are my top 3 colors I love to wear. I just want to look at this.
I know. They look so good. All right.
I'm surprised he didn't pop
you did
orange.
get your balloon back. And so what made you ask for it back and what made you hang on to it?
I think that when I considered the reason why I popped initially, it might have just been fear or uncertainty. And so I wanted to give him a chance to show me more.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
There's nothing wrong with you at all. Thank you for the second life. I appreciate it. I feel like Mario. But honestly, it was really just a comparison. Like, your answer was a 9.8, theirs was a 10. Sorry. Like, honestly, about their answers, there's a hidden agenda behind those. They love people that are unapologetically themselves. Keke Palmer is unapologetically herself. Raven Simone's unapologetic. Even in the shows, that's what they did. They want to just be themselves and move forward. They don't care what they want to talk about. Yours was, which I still do respect, which it was very business oriented and being a strong, considerate woman. But I still don't know how Oprah is in a relationship. And I don't know how Madam CJ is in a relationship. She seems like she works so hard. But I can imagine how Keke is a little. Keke has some things to worry about. But either way, Keke's going to be Keke, bro. And Raven's going to be Raven. And the fact that Beyonce's going to be Beyonce. And they work hard. They're apologetic to themselves, and their art's appreciated. So I just saw that. That's really what I wanted. Yours was, and it's funny because. Actually, it matches your reason for not popping because it was for business reasons and wanting to hear more that I want. And those are what those two people do, is they're very business oriented.
Damn, he's thinking.
Want to keep getting stuff. So I know I said a lot, but yeah. yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. I mean,
9.8 though. 9.8 though.
I mean, personally, I like my answers, but I understand when you explain it, there was psychology behind your answer, which, I mean, I can't be mad at. Who I am is who I am, and I answered honestly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You ready?
Yeah. Okay. So, like, what is your relationship with God? Like, do you go, like, to church every Sunday, or is it just, like, every once in a while, or do you read, go to Bible study, or whatever?
Yeah, for sure. I pray every day, at least 4 times a day. If I don't go to church, I try to stream it. To me, like, going to church is like going to the gym. Like, I feel like you can always do more. I want to do more. Even if I would rate myself as a 7, I think I need to be a 10. So I think I'm good. I still pray every day, but I think the room for being in small groups and, like, not just hearing the pastor, but actually hearing about real life situations in little groups could be better. That's how I feel personally. I could do better as accountability that I think I'm messing up and could be a little better with. But still, the vision is there. I want to be better. But I right now, I hold him in everything I do. I pray about every decision I make. And yeah, I want my kids to do the same.
Any questions here?
Yes. What are your views on traditional relationships, or what do you think a traditional relationship will look like?
Oh my gosh. Can you unpack that a little bit more?
Yes. Yeah. So I guess I'm asking, would you want a relationship, let's say, like your mother would have had with her husband, or are you more along the lines of how dating is today, where it's a lot of meet me halfway, there's a lot more both of us being the present and holding the household down, as opposed to, let's say, someone back in the years ago?
Right. So I want to say, that first of all, this question is probably one of the hardest questions you can ask, because the truth is, the only reason why I feel like the answer is changed is because of women. They've been better than they've ever been. Like before, it's easy to tell a woman stay at home when all you can do is stay home.
That's true.
They used to tell you guys you can't even vote because we don't believe that you have the brain to vote, and they don't. They used to tell you that you can't. You stay in the house because you can't actually provide anything when everything was labor. So now the truth is, like, even though I've been raised, you know, especially as Jamaican, like understanding and expecting to be the provider and do that, I do understand that you guys have more than you ever have. You guys have more opportunity than you ever had. And if you want to seek that opportunity, maybe I need to take care of the kids more. maybe I need to.
Are you saying that that's something that you'd be okay with? Let's say,
Yeah, I mean, cause
you're married to a lawyer. Would you be a stay-at-home dad because she can be able to provide what she needs in the household?
first of all, stay-at-home dad is like, home all the time is crazy.
Yeah. yeah.
Home all the time is crazy, but at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope women realize this question exists because you guys are better. I mean, it's not because of we're worse.
Good way to say this.
We probably got worse, but we may be worse because we got to deal with you guys getting better. Some guys. So even if you think we're trash now, we've always been trash. You could just see it because you're here now. But I'm saying is that those women that do, like you said, that are lawyer or businesswomen, they have a reputation, almost just like having a kid is neglecting their man because of that. But I just want to let you know I prepare for that. That's half of the reason I make the money I make or have the schedule I have, is because I understand that could be a possibility. But let's work on it together. I still want to see that together. I want to see a dynamic together. Like, I'm going to support you, but don't leave me at home looking like, yo, I just gave up every possibility I have for some woman I'll never see. Like, because I wouldn't do that to you. And that's the only reason why I want to do that. I don't care what I'm doing, because guess what?
So I like his answer. Let me tell you why I like his answer, because some people won't agree with this. Some people want just direct traditional situations. To me, it's a feel. And also, like, I'm an entrepreneur also. My goal is to make money in ways that don't require me to leave the house anyway. So if my wife wants to go and build and do certain things or whatever, I want her to have the freedom. You want your wife to do a thing and feel that success and feel that growth. I never would want a woman to just stay at home and do nothing or whatever. Not nothing, because taking care of kids is so much harder. But I don't mean nothing. I mean, put it this way, I always want a woman to feel like she's pursuing what she wants. I never want a woman to be like, okay, now conform and just be home. No, you want a woman to feel like she's pursuing what she wants. It's very important and helpful. So I like his answer. He understands working together. Some men won't like this answer. Some men think they should just dominate and do everything. I don't agree, personally. I just don't.
You could give me a better potential than any job could give me. Because I'm not going to lie, like, my dad did pass away on a Sunday. On Monday, they came to pick up the company car. So I think about that every day. So whatever you're working for, that could happen to you. But guess who lives through him? Me and my brother. So that's how I feel about you. So as long as that dynamic is worked on and is there, we're good. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We heard a lot. But it is time to pop.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Oh.
I know this is a tough part.
This is a sign, too, because me and my brother used to play Ninja Turtles every day, and I was Leonardo he wore blue. But this makes sense because I was Michelangelo. You know what Michelangelo wore?
What he wear?
Orange.
Oh. Okay. We'll be right back, sis. All right. So why did you have your balloon on?
Okay, you can't hate him. It seems a bit much, but I'm not. But at the same time, think about it. It seems a bit much, but at the same time, if he goes on and really goes far with this girl, that's part of the love story, man. How everything came together. I'm kind of happy he didn't select Blue, because I think Blue can't handle feedback. I just don't think she can handle feedback based on the answers from before. But anyway, let's see what he says here.
I like what he was saying. I mean, he's really seems like a really good guy, well-spoken, very handsome, like got a lot going for himself. So, that's my type.
And then, so obviously we heard, you said you picked her because of the color, but is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I loved everything you said. Honestly, quality time is so both of you guys, I love the fact that you appreciated that, because quality time is my favorite, because like I've had pesos, I've had dollars, I've had pounds, but the one currency
he's doing
you can't ever
too.
get back
Yeah, guys, I would say though he's talking too much now. Now he's talking a little bit too much. I don't know if it's because we're here trying to watch this pop the balloon stuff, but he's talking a little bit too much now. He can like let it go now. He can.
Is time. And that's why I know that when somebody gives that to me, I got to show you why it's worth it. And the fact that you guys were talking about present, that was amazing to me. I loved it. And the fact that I felt like you guys should show up was why you were the last two. But you're definitely my type. You look very nice. The melanin is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, I just.
Sounds good. Well, let me have you step on back over there. Come on up here with us, Brittany. Come on up. I'll have you stand here. Yes. All right. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
Yes.
Just one, guys. One.
Okay.
Yes.
Felonies, do you have any? I have to check.
Nah, I don't have any felonies.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good?
Now I got a question.
Go ahead.
What do you do? What do you do for a living, and where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Or what do I do and where do I live?
Yeah.
I live here, or excuse me, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. And I am an office coordinator. Right now, I am currently of a school, and currently I'm in school to become a sign language interpreter. So once I'm finished with that, then that will be my career.
Okay, great. Do you plan on like establishing and creating a family in Phoenix? Like, how does that look? What do you plan on? Your plans?
I do like the weather out here, but no, I think if anything, I would probably buy property here, and then I would like to live somewhere that has a little bit more of a season change. Not very much. I don't like snow, but other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I told y'all have one up here.
That was it.
Okay. So my final question, is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, I'd say it's a yes. I like your answers and what you had to say. I'm interested to get to know you more.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Can I tell her where I live to see? I got to see if she changed her mind.
Go ahead.
Does that matter? If it doesn't matter,
What
doesn't
did you
matter.
say?
If where he lives will change your mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live in New York.
A little far, but no, not necessarily. I've been to New York, so that's not. It depends on if we have a real connection, then maybe I'll come out and see you, or maybe you can come back out here.
Okay. Let me ask you again then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes. Yeah, I did say I would only come to Phoenix if Charles Barkley came back to the Suns, but I would definitely do it for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's a yes?
Yes, that's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic.
Yeah, he's.
All right, get your girl. You guys can go on up. Yeah, go ahead. Make
This
some
is
noise
tough.
for them, ladies.
This is a little tough because he did a bit too much talking, but I like the guy, so. Anyway, he ended up with a plus. I'll give him another +1, man. He just talked a bit too much. Maybe he was trying to go viral a little bit, maybe, but I don't think he really was. But yeah, okay.